So, in case you were worried, the good news is that there's hope. Actually, a long time ago, could be easily 40 years, I heard a line that said, a yogi's life is hopeless. And I thought that was really funny. Really deep and profound and clever. You know? Because it meant that a yogi's life is nowhere but right here. And hope is some thought about a thought called the future. And yet, it's really deeply our longing to come home. So, relatively speaking, there is, without doubt, hope. And you can't not find freedom. I mean, how is it possible to have trust in an infinite, unknowable universe? How is it possible? And yet we all know on some level that that's true. It's an infinite, unknowable universe. And yet we go about our day and we go about our lives mostly not flipping out about that. Some people more, I mean, I probably flipped out about it very young, and that's why I'm here. But that trust is really another, it's a code name for awareness, for presence, for your true nature, your true consciousness. And that's why we long to reunite with our deep true self, is so that we really are in a space of trusting. Even though in our lives that are delivering us all kinds of circumstances, often unwanted and difficult, we can still return back to the fullness of open, trusting being. That is really what is meant by the perfection of being. Some people misunderstand that and are trying to be personally perfect. They think that's spiritual. I think. I mean, at least I used to think that. But the truth is, I'm not perfect, and you're not perfect, and that's perfect. And yet, as you taste the truth, or glimpse it, or open to it more and more, you know deep in your heart of being that's really thoughts just disappeared, sorry. Just went poof. It was there a minute ago. I don't. It's understandable that the old way of talking about it was transcending the human condition, right? And I think that when the Buddha apparently said that life is suffering, he was talking about the possibility of another possibility of freedom, So as you open here now, because that's the only reality you'll ever be in. All other thoughts are just thoughts. So how about continually, as needed, inviting yourself back to just be open and available, and noticing what's trying or wanting or struggling or out of balance, and letting the spaciousness of your awareness include the imperfection of your human condition, and at the same time resting in the nourishing, healing space of that openness. Because as you realize this and truly awaken fully, you'll find that it is really the true refuge that you've been seeking, and it will be with you through this whole life and beyond. And no matter what you are going through or have to go through, it really is the one thing that is reliable. The so-called permanent. So when it's here in the present, find out how to welcome it and give yourself to it simultaneously. So you're not just looking to receive, but you realize that you are also generating it. You are it. And when you connect into that movement of receiving and giving, it's actually love. It's unconditional love. It's big heart love, where we actually know that we're not separate. It's not a belief or a groovy kind of new age idea, but it's actually reality. We may not have ever met or talked, and yet there's an energetic something that we all are. One in. That's what the oneness means in all the different expressions of this truth. The so-called non-dual, the oneness. That's what it's referring to. Realizing this divinity that you are. And as I said earlier, you can't not. It takes a lot of effort to not be free, to not realize it. That's a key, that's a hint. Wow, okay. Does that mean that if I bring awareness to the struggle, that something will release? Yes, that's the whole point. I don't think Buddha said life is suffering because he wanted people to be bummed out. And he didn't want to lay a bad trip on people or have them become hopeless or to fall into despair. But rather it was a hint like, hey folks, guess what? Pay attention to how you're grasping or how you're pushing away or how you're wanting to hold on to something or wanting to understand something. And once you bring awareness to the struggle, the truth of your being will be in the foreground automatically. So it is true that the struggle really is, ironically, our struggle prevents us from being free. So to bring awareness to it, we automatically springboard into freedom. And we find that here when we meet and we have a dialogue. This isn't, career counseling or personal problem solving or therapy. It's actually a space where you invite yourself to express the essence of the condition, the essence of the struggle. Which, when I say that, I mean the expression that has the energy of the struggle, that vibrates the energy of the wanting. Not just some, mind trip about it, but really the guts of it, the heart of it. And when that happens, when you offer that, instantly awareness comes into the foreground. Not because you did it, not because you let go of it. It's that profoundly, ungraspably simple. And that's why, if you really understand what I'm saying, then you can go back to your mindfulness practice or whatever it is you do to invite yourself back to being here, and you'll find out how it really works. It's not the technique. No. Lots of good techniques. It's how you do the dance. It's how you listen to the music and how you do the dance. And you'll learn. You'll become more sensitive. You may even find that it's like playing a musical instrument. There's a certain sensitivity in listening. And every time you listen, you refine the movements of your fingers or whatever you're doing, singing, the way the vibration is resonating through your body. So this journey can be really, really amazing and fascinating and completely mind-blowing in a good way. And it all happens right here and now. So don't wait for something else. Give up the future. As far as liberation goes, give up the future. And just feel the pain of the longing, of wanting to return to that truth that you experienced and knew profoundly. And with love and tenderness and compassion, open to what is right now. Even if it's frightening, even if it's sad or frustrating. Find out how to welcome what is right now. Don't think about it. Don't run your head about it. Turn off the internal Wi-Fi and internet. You're not going to find it on Google. You're going to find it right here. All the teaching, all the guidance, all that you need, the infinite knowledge that you need is already within you. There is nothing outside of you, actually. So feel and open to that closeness, that nearness of presence. And let it guide you through this life. Let it reveal itself to you in the infinite ways that it will every moment, anew. So like I said at the beginning, there really is hope. There really is. It's the stuff, what we're doing here, what we're allowing here really works. We're not doing it, we're allowing it. We're learning, if anything, how to allow it to work through us and have it guide us. So I want to thank you for your wonderful attention and presence and profound listening, really. It's really wonderful to be in this sacred space with you. And I wish you just continual unfoldment of your deepest self, as I know will continue to happen. And I hope to see you soon as possible, I guess. And in the meantime, take wonderful, wonderful care of yourself. And happy trails. Thank you.